In this video, I'm going to walk you through the steps of signing up for HootSuite. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so in the previous video, I walked you through the process of setting up your Twitter account. Now, that was important to create your Twitter account that you're going to be using for the course, but most of your communication using Twitter will be made via an external application called HootSuite. What I like about HootSuite is that you can log in and have like 4 or 5 different social media accounts, like your Facebook account, your Twitter account, or multiple Twitter accounts, or whatever, and you can manage them all from one place. Your postings, your replies, that kind of stuff. But what we're really using HootSuite for in this class is to tie HootSuite into that Twitter account you just created and to be able to see the hashtag for your course inside of a column. Now what that means is that you can see exactly what the tweets are for the specific course that you're taking. And it kind of helps keep track of things, to weed out maybe some tweets you don't want showing up, that kind of stuff. So here's how we get started with HootSuite. So go ahead and open your browser and go to hootsuite.com. Excuse me. Over on the right here, you'll see where it says sign up today. Type in your email address, your full name, password that you want. I'll use a different one here. And then confirm it. And then click sign up now. Okay. It'll take a few seconds. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to add our first social network. Go ahead and click Add a Twitter Profile. Click, and also, before you click Connect with Twitter, open up a new web browser tab and go to Twitter. Okay. Make sure that you're logged in with Twitter right now on the account that you're using for this course. And I am. Then go back to HootSuite. Almost forgot to tell you that step. Click Connect with Twitter. Okay. It's going to ask me to authorize my Twitter account. If your Twitter account isn't already highlighted here in this top text field, go ahead and type it in. Okay, and then type in your password, and then click Remember Me, and then click Authorize App. I think I put in the wrong password. Let's try that again. Hey, look at that. Alright. So, here's what you're going to see. Now, I kicked the resolution way down on my monitor, so it would be easier for you guys to see the screen. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to add a column over here. Okay. And that's going to have the hashtag for our course. So I'm going to click Add a Stream up here in the upper left, and then I'm going to make sure that the profile selected is the one that you're using for our course. And then you want to click on let's see. Click on search, and then for where it says enter your search query, type in the hashtag for the course that you're in. And you can find that, if you need a refresher, you can find that in the lesson section under week 1 and sign up for Twitter and HootSuite. Okay. If you need it. Click Create Stream. And here's what you're going to see all the way over to the right, and you can move this wherever you want, but by default it's all the way over to the right, and it should have your hashtag here. In this case it's BIS 235, and it will show you all of the communication that's coming across with the BIS 235 hashtag. Now, if you want to reply or retweet or whatever any of the conversations that are going on here, you'll want to follow, in general anyways, you want to go ahead and follow whoever is posting this. Now, I'm going to put out a list later this week of everybody that signed up for a Twitter account and their username, so you can go follow them. So now, if you, within HootSuite, if you want to send a message to the rest of the class, okay, then all you have to do, and these over in the upper left, you'll say compose message. Type in your message. Okay, don't forget to put the hashtag in. I usually put it at the beginning of the message, unless I'm replying to somebody, and then I put it at the end of the message. But as long as it's just in your message somewhere, that's all that matters. I'm going to say that this is for BIS 235, and I'm going to say this is another test tweet for HootSuite instructions. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and click send now. Okay. Now, here's a little caveat here, is if you have several accounts on HootSuite that you've set up, you want to make sure that the one that you're using for this class is the one that's selected here. Okay. If I want to send a direct message to somebody, then I just type in D and then whatever the user's handle is. Okay. And then click send now. And again, once these users are, everybody's following each other, we'll be able to send two people direct messages easier. And then finally, if I want to mention somebody or reply to somebody, okay, then you just type in the @ symbol, their username, and then whatever your message is. And then if you want everybody else to see it that's looking at the hashtag, then you can type in just the hashtag that you want to reference for this course. Okay, and then click send. That was a kind of a creepy tweet. Okay, that's pretty much it as far as the basic usage of HootSuite. Now, as time goes on, here's what you're going to see. Over in your home feed, you're going to see tweets from other people in this class. Okay, people that you're following on Twitter. You're going to see everything that they post, and you'll be able to interact with them. If you want to see people that have mentioned you in a tweet, that'll be here in this second column. If you have anything in your direct message inbox, in other words, I'm going to be sending you tweets in direct message via direct message. You can send some to me, other people in the class. This is primarily going to be our method of communication, unless it's something that's a really long, really long question, something like that. Maybe then you would send a message in Sakai. Okay, but if it's something short, just send it to me here on Twitter. I see it all the time. I mean, they're all the time. I kind of live on Twitter. It's open on my desktop and stays open all day. It's kind of like my email. Okay. In your sent tweets, this column, it's going to show you just the tweets that you've sent. Okay. And then finally, the column all the way to the right is the hashtag for this course, and that's for BIS 235. And for this example, now if you have multiple courses with me, all you need to do is just click add a stream. There are actually a few people that are taking both courses with me this semester, so you'll want to just click add a stream, go to keyword, go to search, type in whatever the other course is. Right now I'm teaching two courses. I'm teaching BIS 235 and MGMT 230. Okay, I click create stream, and all it does is it just adds another column all the way to the right with the hashtag for this course. Okay. Now eventually we will be using lists later on in the course, and what I'll do is I'll send out another video on how to use lists. Right now I'm not totally set on using lists because there are some shortcomings to using them because they are for one-way communication only. So maybe I'll set it up for announcements or something. I just don't have that quite built yet, but I will in the next couple of weeks, and I'll be sending out more information then. So here's what I'd like you to do. Now that you have HootSuite set up, I'd like you to just play around with it a little bit, get to know what get familiar with the columns, what they have in here. Maybe send me a mention. Maybe if you see other people in the course, send a mention, send a test message to everybody in the course. And finally, when you're all said and done, I'd like you to find or come up with a question about what we're covering in the course this week, and just something real quick, real brief, and go ahead and compose it. So for example, if you're in this BIS 235 class, I'm just going to put my hashtag for the course, BIS 235, and I'm going to say this is a test, disregard. Okay. But you wouldn't type that in for your actual message. I'm just going to put in, here's a question to get things, or here's a question, and then colon or whatever you want to type in, doesn't matter. What are 3 diffs between PHP and HTML? Okay, so I'm just asking a quick question. What are 3 differences between PHP and HTML? And I'm click send it now, and that will send this tweet out to everybody in the course. Okay, so they will see. And if you ever want to refresh your streams here, your tabs, just up in the upper left here, you'll see a little refresh button. Just click that, and you'll see everything. Now, your HootSuite refreshes I think it's every 5 minutes. You can set that as far down as 2 minutes or as high as 30. I would probably just either leave it at 5 or set it to 2. Do not do a manual refresh because it will. You'll have to remember to refresh it to see new tweets, and they come in all the time on these courses. One of the classes right now has 15 people, the other one has 65. So there's a lot of tweets that go back and forth because some people will post 10, 15 tweets a day or more. During the semester, especially in the weeks 2 through 8, where we really start getting into discussions. So, anyways, that's HootSuite. Real easy to set up, very few steps, very easy to use. Take some practice, take some time to really familiarize yourself with the interface. Maybe, just play around with it and let me know if you have any questions. Matter of fact, if you have a question about it once you've watched this video, send me a mention. Send a tweet to me at tjamiesonedu, and I'll see it and I'll reply to you. So that'll be cool. All right. Anyways, if you have any questions, just shoot me a message and I'll get back to you. Thanks.